Assalamualaikum friends, I'm your host Umair Rana. Hope you all are doing great. As you know that this video is related to the application procedure of prestigious Erasmus Mundas Scholarship. This video covers everything you need to know about Erasmus Mundas with the following 5 questions. The first one, what is Erasmus? Second, from where you can apply to that program. And the third one is by considering what parameters you can select a suitable relevant program for yourself. And the fourth one is how to apply in that specific program. And the last but not least, we will discuss the 4 basic documents which are mandatory for every Erasmus Mundus program. And for your convenience, I have also listed the link of the important document samples in the description, and tried my best that you don't need any further research on this topic. So in the end, we will also address a bonus question for you guys, and for that you need to watch this video till the end. So let's dive into the application procedure. Stay with me till the end. So moving on to our first question, what is Erasmus program? I think to perfectly answer this question, you must need to know these 5 things. These 5 things should be very clear to you. The first one is it's a master's scholarship, and the second one is this scholarship is offered in different European countries, and it is a fully funded scholarship, and it covers travel, visa, and living allowance, which and the total would be around 1400 euro nowadays. And yes, in the end they will offer you a joint degree by your program institutions. For example, if your program countries include Finland, Italy, and Germany, then you will have a joint degree by the institutions in these 3 countries. The fifth thing is that you must be graduated before the start of the program. Like if you want to apply for Erasmus Mundas program, then you must have 16 years education. Now move on to the second question. The second question is from where you can apply to this scholarship. So just open your Google and write EMJMD 2024 catalog. Now open this link. So now you are on the website of the Erasmus Mundas Scholarship, and from there you can go to search the catalog. Now you are on the page where all the master's program are listed. So next question is how you can select your relevant program. So for that, these are the filters you can use, and I think you can use whatever filter you want, but I think the best filter to use is to start with your bachelor's degree. Like let's say if you have your bachelor's in information technology, so just select it, then close, and then make a search. So it will list all the master's program which involves IT field. So let's say we want to apply in imaging. So the first thing you need to do is, now you can see that there are 2 links, this one and this one. This second link will lead you to the program's website, and but first you need to open this first link. And here I will let you know that now before diving into the application procedure, first you need to make sure that is it really relevant to you, or do you have any interest in this program. So for that you need to consider 3 things on this page. The first thing is, first make sure that this program is still offering, like start date and end date. Second, which are the program countries, like Finland, Italy, and Sweden. Here these are the program countries. And the third thing is this brief introduction, or you can say a summary of the program. So by reading this, you can have a bit idea that is it relevant to you or not. So if it's not relevant to you, just close it. But if it really got your attention, then the second step is go directly to the program's website. Now we are officially Now we are officially on the Erasmus Mundas Joint Masters Program in Imaging. So now here you also need to explore the program, because if you really want to ace this scholarship, then you must have a genuine interest in this scholarship. Like, I'm going to open this program, and you must need to read this at least once. And another important thing that I want to let you know is, in every Erasmus Mundas program there are multiple tracks. Like, this imaging program has 2 tracks. So by critically reading this page, you should clear yourself that at which track you are going to apply, and how this track thing is different from the master's program. Like, just go to the catalog again so that I can make myself clear. Here you open the catalog, and you can apply at max in these 3 programs, but every single program might be offering 2 to 3 tracks. So in one program you can apply only for 1 track. Like, if I'm interested in this imaging program, then this program is offering 2 tracks and I can apply only 1 track. Okay, so that's the first thing. So after critically reading this about section, you can again go back to the main page, and now coming towards our 4th question, which is how to apply. So here on the main page you can go to the application and admission section. In this section covers all the information related to the application procedure, like what are the eligibility requirements, what are the basic documents required for this program, and what is the selection criteria, the key dates for the program which are very important for you, and the scholarship details, application fees details. Application fees usually not charged for Erasmus Mundas Scholar, but yes, there is an option that if you must want to study the Erasmus, then you can avail a partial scholarship, or you can pay the fee and then study. But again, that's not our concern. So moving towards on the application procedure. Moving towards the application procedure, by clicking on that, it will take you to the application procedure. Here I am not filling the application form, as but it's really very simple. It consists of 3 to 4 pages, and almost all questions you can easily answer by yourself. There is only one confusing question, which is the difference between the program countries and partner countries. As I have already told you, the program countries for this program are these 3: Finland, Italy, and Sweden. And of course, you do not belong to any of these countries, so you will lie in the partner countries. But that's a tricky question in the application form. Otherwise, all other questions can be easily answered by yourself. So let's move on to the last question, which is basic documents requirement. From here you can see that these are all the documents which are required, but there are 4 documents which are mandatory for every Erasmus Mundas program, and that are your CV, your motivation letter, and your recommendation letters. Usually 2 to 3 recommendation letters, and the 4th important thing is your English language requirements. So let's talk about these 4 things. For detailed description of these documents, actually every single document require a separate video, but here our purpose is not to here we are not going in detail. We are just going to consider the basics. Like, for example, if we talk about CV, then your CV should be around 2 to 3 pages at max, and it's better if you prepare your CV by on a Europass website. And when it comes to the English language test, IELTS score require usually 6 band are enough, and same goes for TOEFL score. And you can also use your English language proficiency certificate, but I would recommend that you should go for IELTS or TOEFL. And the 3rd thing is the motivation letter. It's the main contributing factor in your selection, and it really requires a separate video to explain what kind of ingredients should involve in your motivation letter. But for your convenience, I have attached a sample in the description, so you can download it and you can have a bit idea that what kind of structure you should follow, and what kind of things you should involve in your motivation letter. And the fourth thing is the recommendation letter. Usually Erasmus requires two, or some programs require three recommendation letters from your professors, and among these two or three, at least one should be from your institution professor. Like uh, you can get recommendation letter from the professor by which is your supervisor in your final year program. So I would highly recommend that if you can get a recommendation letter from your FIP supervisor. So that's all for now. Let's wrap it up. So guys, I hope that this video clears all the questions and queries related to the application procedure in your mind. But if you still have some question, then I would really appreciate your comments. Apart from this procedure, in the next video we will inshallah have a podcast session with an ongoing Erasmus Mundas scholar. So you can also motivate yourself by listening to the perks. Now it's time for the bonus question. Actually, most of the people in my community have asked me about that if they could take their families on the Erasmus Mundas scholarship. So the answer to this question is yes, you may, and you may also not. Actually, it has nothing to do with the Erasmus Mundus. Rather, it is related to the visa guideline or the visa rules of your program country. For example, let's say my first semester is going to be held in Finland. So if I want to take my family, then I must study or I must consult with the embassy rules, the visa rules of the Finland. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you are further interested in other international scholarships and want to be guided by the experience of other working professionals in different international countries, then please subscribe the channel so you won't miss any exciting success story. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.